Hey there, it's Nick with Valley Ford. Here is that white Sasquatch Badlands 2023 that we got brought down. So it's got the HD modular bumper in the front, which is a lot cooler in my opinion. It does have parking sensors and tow hooks up here. It's got a camera up front. So this thing has a camera system all the way around. It's a 360 camera system. And you see the bigger Sasquatch wheels and tires, the B-lock. Does have the running boards, and it's a hard top, and the top does come off. You can get a soft top or whatever kind of top you want to get for that. It does have a full-size spare on the back. On the bumper back here, you got parking sensors, tow hooks, and a hitch. It does have keyless entry, so you can put your hand on the door handle to unlock things. In the back here, you can open all that up. There's a bag back here so that when you want to take like the top off, it can fit in this bag and fit back here. Underneath you got your jack and your tools and stuff, and a little cubby that does drain if you want to put stuff in there that's wet. Those seats do fold down if you want them to fold down. And they use the military grade aluminum alloy on these things so they don't rust like the older cars do. You know, it's supposed to be lighter weight and rust resistant. Like I said, there's cameras all the way around, so you got side camera on here as well. Blind spot monitoring on the mirrors. And there's all kinds of different accessories they've made for these so far, like fender flares or different fenders or doors that you can get. So the fenders, the doors, those all come off. And there's a toolkit inside that you can use to take everything off with. So you get the black leather in here and rubber floor mats I put down for you. It does have the larger screen since it's a look pack. It's got heated seats and a heated steering wheel. You got a wireless charger for your phone. Here's the toolkit I was telling you about to be able to take everything off. And it does have the owner's manual and all that in there.
This one yours?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
And then, so we'll start it up here. It's a push button start. And you can see here, you got a manual mode you can put it in. And you can shift the gears on the shifter here. And the goat mode selector. So goat stands for go over any terrain. 2 high, 4 low, 4 automatic, and hill descent control. And then if we turn the knob here, there's a bunch of different driving modes you can put it in. So there's, let's see here, normal, eco, slippery, mud rut, sand, baja, and rock crawl. So since it's a badlands, it'll have baja and rock crawl, whereas the other ones do not. And if I leave it in a drive mode, so let's leave it in baja for example, it'll do whatever it needs to do to put it in that drive mode. The screen will change as well to show you different information. If I put it in rock crawl, it'll go to 4 low. And it's saying shift to neutral to be able to do that. So if I shift it to neutral, so it locked the rear axle. You can see the SDA bar disconnected. Advanced track is off. It'll do all that for you, you know, to be in that drive mode. So this has a locking front or rear axles. You can take really tight off-road turns, and for that rock crawl mode, you can see you can disengage the axle to be able to get more flex and stuff, to be able to go over rocks and stuff. So I'm going to put it back into a normal drive mode so it doesn't. There we go. And then you can see here the camera system. Since I put it in rock crawl, it's going to show the front of the vehicle. So that way when you're crawling over rocks, you can see what's in front of you. Like I said, it's a 360 camera, so you can see all the way around it, right here. There's your front, and then you can change, you know, front 180. Let's see. Those are the side view cameras as well. So that, like I said, there's cameras on the side here. And then, when you're in reverse, so if I put it in reverse, there's different modes you can go into too. So there's like hooking up to a trailer hitch. There's some water on the camera right now since I just ran it through the wash. That's why it looks like that. Yeah, that camera system makes it really easy not to hit stuff and to see what's around the car. You got dual zone climate control, parking sensors front and rear like I was saying, auto start on and off, and then the camera button. So you can push the camera button as you're just driving if you just want to see what's around you. And then on the vehicle itself, you got built-in nav through Ford, and this is called Sync 4. It's the most updated software that Ford has. You have wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay with your phone. As far as driving features go, you do have lane centering and adaptive cruise control. You know, hands-free calling stuff, the speak button that pairs to Alexa, or you can just use it to say like FM 97.9 to change the radio station, or navigate to Home Depot. A bunch of different commands you can give it as you're driving. Obviously you can pair up to your phone. So this has the upgraded sound system from B&O. So it's going to have more speakers to make it sound nicer. AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, and then Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. And besides that, there's its own lighting. So all the way around outside there's lights that you can turn on to you know, illuminate what's going on around you. So if you're like camping or something, you can turn that on and see all the way around the vehicle. Or you can just do individual zones. When you're hooked up to a trailer, it does have trailer sway control and trailer blind spot, and it will show information about your trailer. And if your trailer has a backup camera, you can see behind the trailer as well. You can use normal cruise control, or you can use the adaptive cruise control. So if you go into here, you can click on adaptive, and that'll keep the distance between you and the car in front of you, even if they slow down or speed up. And these little I buttons right here can be used to like give descriptions or animations for stuff. The lane keeping itself, you can turn it into alert, which is just going to use colors to let you know. Aid's going to actually move the steering wheel for you, and alert and aid does both. You can also turn the intensity up and down on those. Blind spot, like I was saying, cross traffic alert. So if you're backing out and you can't see someone, it'll let you know. And driver alert. So if you're falling asleep at the wheel, it'll try to wake you up. And like I said, with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, once you connect your phone, the screen's going to look completely different. And it's going to have apps from your phone and stuff available up on the screen, and the navigation that you like to use up on the screen. And if you want to use Waze or different navigation apps, you can just select which one you like the best. You do have automatic headlights, and it does have auto high beam. So if a car's coming, it'll put your high beams down and put them back on when they pass. You got lights on the end of the mirrors here that you can turn on and off manually. Your parking brake is right here as well. And these doors, like I said, come on and off. You can use that. That's why all your windows, switches, and stuff are here in the center, just like a Jeep. You got a locking center console here. And inside here, they got the tray and stuff that needs to be put down. But there's a key slot if you need to use, like say your key fob's battery is dead, you can put your key right there to start the car. There's a 12-volt charger right there. And then, here, I'll put this in the correct way. This goes like this. And the change tray goes right here. There we go. And like I said, you have your owner's manual, tools, stuff, all that in there. Up here, you got auxiliary switches. If you want to get crazy later on and put a light bar or a winch or wire stuff up to the vehicle, you can just hook it up to these auxiliary switches. So the top comes off, like I was saying. It's pretty easy to take off. There's just a couple latches and things you turn to pull those off. And it does have the sound deadening headliner, so it helps reduce road noise. You got a universal garage door opener to pair up to your garage at home. Let's see. And the steering wheel itself is telescopic, so you can move it up and down and, you know, get it to where you like it. I'll show you the rear real quick. And in the rear, you know, leather seats back here. You got the Bronco floor mats. You got the window switches and power points for passengers right here. These do fold. These head things right here, and then you can pull this to, you know, fold those flat. Makes it easy. There's lights in the back here too for passengers. Any other questions? Feel free to reach out to me. You got my number. So it's a really well-equipped Badlands. You know, it's got a lot of extra stuff on it. You can see here on the window sticker. So it's probably going to be hard to see. But the window sticker's online. But yeah, it's got the high package, 360 camera, Lux package, adaptive cruise, heated steering wheel, wireless charging pad, removable hoop steps, floor liners, the towing pack. It's got the Sasquatch, built-in nav, you know, a bunch of stuff on it that I kind of went through some of that stuff. Any other questions, you got my number. Just let me know. Thanks.